What's up, guys? Brady Films here, and I'm here with Matthew Mcg.
What's up, my dudes?
And we're going to be doing a DIY, my first ever DIY, like on any YouTube video I've ever done. And it's going to be a gummy candy thing. I don't really know what to call it. And it's going to be lit. Check out the gummy taste test on Matthew Mcg's channel. And that will be after we're done making this. So let's get into it. Guys, what you're going to be needing for this video is corn syrup, flavored gelatin, we're using orange, and unflavored gelatin, and whatever molds you want to use. It doesn't matter which mold you use. It also doesn't matter which color you use for Jello. Guys, let's get it. Now, for the unflavored gelatin, the boxes actually come with 4 little packets. But we only need 2. You're only going to need 2. Alright, guys, now what you're going to be needing, what you need to do is pour half a cup of very cold water into a glass or something. Now make sure it's cold, because if it's warm, that will mess up the entire project. So make sure it's cold. Now what you're also going to be needing to do after that is pouring in a 1/4 cup of corn syrup, so we'll get into that. Alright, guys, what you're going to be doing next, what you're going to need to do next is stir the mixture up until the corn syrup is completely dissolved. So until you can't see the line between the corn syrup and the water.
And just make it clear.
And this shouldn't take too long. See, I'm already pretty much done. Now I'm going to stir a little bit more just for precautionary measures. And try not to spill this, guys. Make sure you have parental supervision while doing this. So that you don't spill. And let's get on to the next step.
Yeah, and by the way, make sure the water is clear. And yeah, let's get on to the next step.
Alright, guys, what you're going to be doing for this step is pouring the sugary liquid into a pan, but don't turn on the heat yet. Do not turn on the heat yet. That will end in the gummies not turning out the way you want them to. Then what you're going to be doing next is taking the 2 packets of unflavored gelatin and pouring them into the mixture. Make sure not to spill this too, guys. Make sure not to spill this. Be very careful. Alright, then after you've done that, actually, you know what? Let's just get on to the next step.
Alright, guys, so the next step is you're going to be wanting to put the Jello packet into your creation that you have so far. Yet again, do not boil it just yet. So put the full packet in. Okay.
And remember not to spill, guys. Remember not to spill.
And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna stir this so it is dissolved.
Matt, don't spill. Matt's don't spill. Alright. So wait a minute or 2 for this to dissolve into the water.
And then to help it, stir it a little bit with like a spatula or something like that.
Or pretty much anything. Alright. We'll do that, and we'll check back in with you. Alright, guys, so what you need to do is stir this until it's pretty much a solid liquid. So there's no Jello or anything that you can see. That if you do not do this, it will not turn out the way you want it to, okay? So make sure that you stir it thoroughly. And we'll get back to you when we're done. Once you're done stirring, and it doesn't have to be a completely solid liquid, but you want to get most of the Jello stuff out. Now what you want to do after this, be very careful. Set your stove. Hold on a second. Bruh. Alright, now you want to set it to medium to low heat. Set it around 3 or 4, and then wait for it.
Medium?
No, let's medium 4.
So and then set it to medium-low heat to like 4, 3.5, something like that.
Something like that, and for 5 to 10 minutes, and we'll see what happens. Alright, guys, what we're going to be doing is pouring the syrup into the candy molds, and make sure that you do not hurt yourself doing this. Now, just pour one right now, Dad. Just pour it into one. Alright, now if you notice there's like some clumps coming out of it when you pour, what you need to do is take the mixture and pour it into a cup, and pour it into a tall, narrow cup, tall, narrow, heat-resistant cup. Okay, pour it in this. Yeah.
Huh?
And then,
oh yeah.
Once you pour it in, you'll see all the bubbles start coming to the top. Okay? Now you gotta let that just sit there, and I don't know. Just let that sit there for 5 to 10 minutes again, and then we'll come back when it happens. Alright guys, so now what we're doing is once you've let it sit there, you'll notice that it's all coming to the top with like a gummy foam. Now what you want to do is take that and just scoop it out. Let's put this over the sink and just scoop it out, and then
make sure you're filming it, because you're just like,
yeah. Sorry for the bad filming right now, guys. Alright, now make sure, like, try and get all
it should be like a sticky form. The fizz
should be kind of a gummy-ish. Now once you've got all of that,
there's allowed to be some on the sides. That's perfectly fine.
It's fine to leave a little bit, but try and get most of it out. And now once most of it's out, you can pour the rest. You can pour it in and pour the rest in.
Here, you back up a little bit. It's super close. Okay. Alright guys, we're going to pour it into the molds, and now you can see it is much clearer than the old one.
Yeah, and make sure, look at this comparison, guys.
Alright, so we're going to pour all these. Whoa.
And make sure not to spill, guys, because this is really sticky and hot.
That's why we put it in a...
Yeah. Alright guys, we're pouring, oh, that was so good. We are pouring the rest of it, and see, one batch has made all of this, and so you're going to have a lot of gummies. Oh crap, that didn't go as planned. So you are going to have a lot of gummies. And there you go.
So we got 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
21 and a half gummies. 21 and a half gummies. Now what you're going to do is let this sit. You're going to want to put it in the fridge and let it sit for around 5 hours. I know it takes a lot. I know it's a long time, but trust me, it's going to be amazing. So let it sit for around 5 hours until it's solidified into a gummy, pretty much. So yeah, let's put it into the fridge. You gotta make room in the fridge.
Guys, so what we're going to try to attempt is we're going to put one in the freezer and one in the fridge. So we're going to see if it takes less time to put one in the freezer.
Yeah.
So we're going to put like one in here for like 2 hours. Let's just put both. And if it goes,
we're going to put one in here and then one in the fridge. And
let's just put both, because if it freezes, we can just let it sit and it'll be perfectly fine.
But if let's see. Let's see if this one works, because these ones aren't as good. So we're going to put these in the freezer.
Well, those aren't good. Those are the best ones.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we're gonna let that sit for like less time, and then we're gonna put the other ones for like 5 hours.
Then we're gonna put the star ones that we made
to the fridge for about 5-something hours.
About 5 hours.
So we're gonna see if this.
Because if this fails, then it fails.
Yeah.
And then you won't be really happy with what you have done.
Yeah. So see you guys in about 5 hours.
Alright guys, so these are the finished products.
And guys, this actually only took like 20 minutes.
This took around 30 minutes.
30 minutes, like around, but put them in your freezer, okay, guys? So if you let them sit out, like on the counter, it'll take like 6 hours.
It'll take 5 to 6 hours.
Is what the guy said. But if we tried something new and we put this one in the freezer and this one not, they both turned out in 30 minutes.
Well, we put this one in the fridge, but
Yeah.
putting them in the freezer definitely is the way to go.
Yeah,
'Cause
so
it took way less time.
yeah, so guys, to see the taste test, we have not tried these yet. So to see the taste test, go on my channel, Matthew Mcg, and you guys see us taste testing our gummies.
All right, let's go.